Yeah, yeah, all good now, right? So, any remember? Did you have a favorite story as a kid,
Itsy bitsy spider went up wood. Go ahead.
or a favorite like character, story character, or something?
I don't think so. Um like
Is there one that you remember more than others?
um I don't know. I have to think deeper than that because I don't know. I have to go back to all them years because I don't know. I forgot.
All
You
those years, so many, Serenity. I had to think too. It took me a minute, right? But I came up with three of them, didn't I, Trey?
mm-hmm.
You know,
Do you remember the Serena, you remember the very hungry caterpillar? By what? By who? By Earl something?
Eric Carl.
Eric.
Um,
Come on now. You know this one.
I don't know, DeAndre.
Go ahead and pull it
I,
up. Pull it up.
what's it called again?
That's
The
my
the
miss.
hu- the very hungry caterpillar, or was it just the hungry
The
caterpillar?
very hungry.
Very hungry. Hi, Liliana. We're talking about what was our favorite story as a kid?
I remember that book. I know things if I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, I remember that book. I had to go back to 2014 or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bring back some old memories.
Liliana, can you think of a story or a story character that you liked? Can you think of anyone?
Except for Big Red Dog.
Dr. Seuss. Oh, yeah. I forgot all about Dr. Seuss. I like him too. Green Eggs and Ham and Thing One and Thing Two. Yeah.
Them things
Man,
there.
that's it. If you all can't remember, what about me? Yikes. Let me send out a quick reminder, you guys. Lunchtime. How was lunch?
I just had some macaroni. I wasn't that hungry. I took my medicine.
Yeah. Hola, Yana. Hola, Jada. So we're talking about our favorite stories as a kid or our favorite story character as a kid. Can you think of any? Ayana or Isadora? So far, we came up with Very Hungry Caterpillar, Dr. Seuss. Any others? You know, don't have a favorite character. Jada, did you have a favorite character, Kinsey, or story that you used to like to read when you were?
Oh, I remember the book Junie B. Jones.
Oh yeah, Junie B. Jones. Pete the Cat. I don't know that one. Pete the Cat. I don't
Eat the cat.
know
Oh
that
my
one.
god.
He sounds cute. He sounds cute though. Junie B. Jones. I remember Junie B. Jones. Yeah, that's a good one. Anybody else remember one? No. Pete the Cat. I don't know Pete the Cat.
Maybe
I remember,
Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I
I
don't know.
remember. I remember when my daughter was little. There was a story, a bunch of storybooks about. I can't remember the name of it, but it was about a Chihuahua. Did you guys ever see that one or read that one? Something about a Chihuahua dog, and it was like everybody's favorite book. Everybody was reading this, whatever they were about the Chihuahua. I can't remember the title, and then all of a sudden they were no good anymore, and they were like not selling them and not I don't know. They were great stories, I thought. I didn't see anything wrong with them. Anyway, you don't remember that about the Chihuahua? Some story about some Chihuahua.
I feel like I know what you're
Pete the
talking about. And did they have in like the mama cat? Well, the mama chihuahua had like a lot of chihuahua little babies or something.
No,
I
no.
I want to.
I'll have to look it up because I don't remember either. I don't know Pete the cat. This is Pete the cat. I love my white shoes. Ah, that's so cute. I love my white shoes. Pete the cat. Yeah. Yeah, Pete the cat. Okay, let's go ahead and start. I don't know if Hill's going to join us or Don Travius. So buenos días a todos, clase. So we have several things to do today, right? You guys, we've been talking about our favorite story as a kid. And I didn't know Pete the cat, so y'all taught me something new. I'll have to check into that. There's a reason I'm asking, as you can imagine. So let me switch up my background here real quick, and I'll tell you what we're going to do today. Me and my clicking today have not been simpatico. We've not been together, compatible today. Okay. For some reason I click off thing. I don't know. I'm just not clicking well today. But anyway, we'll get through it. So here's the plan. Vamos a colaborar. Okay. Some of us were absent yesterday, so I need to kind of finish that up, what we started yesterday. But remember, I also gave you guys 3 questions for you to draft a response. And you're responding to the question in Spanish that will be on the second quarter, the second 9 weeks, however you want to call it, assessment, which will be on Monday, the 16th. Remember I gave you all that and I said, draft your 3 answers. I will check them for you if you want. You need to practice reading them to yourself out loud because you will have to record them for the test, right? Y'all remember that? So I want to give you all time to work on those draft responses. If you want me to look at them, I will, so that you can have those and then you can practice those as you like. We also had a speaking assignment in Canvas that we needed to do. I'm waiting on my computer to go to student view. So we can, whoever, if you were absent last class, you can check it out. So let me share. Okay, so here were the speaking practice questions for you to draft your answers. This is the recording assignment, right? This was our VHL assignment. When you get in VHL, you need to make sure that in the little drop down thing, it says Unidad 6, like when you're checking for if you have work that needs to be done, you want to make sure that you're in the right unit or Unidad, okay? Otherwise it won't show up. So make sure you're in Unidad 6. We also talked yesterday about getting all caught up, right? Everything caught up after October 15th. So if something had a due date for after October 15th, that will be included in your second quarter grade. If a due date was prior to or before the 15th, that will not be included in the second week grade, in your second grade, right? That went on to first quarter. So don't spend your time trying to do things from first quarter because we can't go back and change a grade. So you want to focus on anything with the due date after October 15th. Okay. Again, for those of us who weren't here yesterday. So I'm going to let you all have some work time. However, before you do that, okay, this is what we're going to work on, a little bitty project. Okay. That'll be due between now and the 16th. Okay. So if you can see my screen, you guys, I'm in Canvas, and the very last thing, and it says December 16th, because that's the day of our test, right? It says storybook. Que vas a hacer? What are you going to do? Okay, what are you going to do? Now, let's look at the instructions first. And then I want to show you an example, and then I'll answer any questions, okay? So this thing is really a way of reviewing for the second quarter test, right? It's really a way of showing me what you learned, okay? And to try to have some fun with it. So using a storybook template of your choice, and I put a link in here, but if you have one that you'd rather use, that's fine. You're going to create an illustrated, in other words, with stories, with pictures, short story that answers the question, ¿Qué vas a hacer? What are you going to do? Okay. So obviously our sentences, you guys, need to be written in the near future. All that we've been practicing, right? With that formula, a form of ir plus a plus an infinitive. So you can see it right here, okay? No more than 6 sentences. It can be less than 6 sentences, okay? I'm looking for like 3 or 4 sentences. That's it. This doesn't have to be a huge thing. All I'm asking you to do is show me what you know, okay? And so no more than 6 sentences and an image for each one, okay? Do not use a translator. That will get you a 0. You can use your notes, resources, in modules. You can use me or whatever. This is meant to be fun. You can create a goofy character like Pete with his white socks, Pete the cat. You can write silly sentences about a day in the life of your character, okay? And you can use silly but appropriate pictures or animation. So what I'm looking for is, remember our pasatiempos vocabulary, and all of this is in our module. It's also in our resource library, right? All of that vocabulary, pick 2 or 3 things, design your character, decide what your character is going to do, and a minimum of 3 sentences, answer the question, what are you going to do, right? So your character would say, I'm going to play a piano with my friends. I'm going to go to the pool or something like that, whatever. Okay, whatever you want your character to do. Then you need to be able to download it somehow. If you use Canva, do not turn it in on Canva. You need to download it on your computer and then upload it here, and make sure that you give me viewing permission. Okay. Any questions?
Does it have to be in first person or like in third person? Like she goes.
Yeah,
or whatever.
I don't care one way or another. I would be more impressed if you made something negative. If you said to me, you know, the character is not going to go dancing, the character is going to go singing or something like that, you know, that would be more impressive to me, right? So the goal is to show me what you know using these 3 things. You have to include these 3 things because this is what we've been working on, and this is what your second 9-week assessment is going to be about. So this is like a practice. Okay. All right. Any questions there? So I want to show you something real quick, right? Hang on. Okay. This is an example of a story that a student wrote last year. Different vocabulary, but I just kind of wanted to show you what they created. Now, this is a lot, and I don't expect all of this from you, but it kind of gives you an idea that you can use images that are already provided, right? So this person that did this activity, she was in theater. So obviously you can see that she's all about staging and all of that, right? So she chose these backgrounds and then she put these people in, right? Because in Canva, you can do that. You can put people, you can, put animations and all of that kind of stuff in. And then she wrote her sentences, right? Camila va a la nueva escuela en la mañana. Ella es muy nerviosa. Camila tiene una nueva mochila morada. So basic sentences, right? She has a purple backpack, whatever. Okay. And then when she got to school, et cetera, right? So just to kind of give you an idea, yours does not have to, this student went way beyond what was expected, but a minimum of 3 sentences, and then make sure that you are using those instructions of ir plus a plus an infinitive and all of that, okay? In the chat, you guys, is the link if you want to just pick one. You can pick one, you download it, right? And then you add, like, let's say I wanted to do Coco and Dodo. You can change all of that, right? You can just, if you like the images, you can change this. Obviously, you have to because it's English. And you can name your characters whatever you want, right? So when you customize, okay, and then you can click on all of these things and take them out, replace them, right? With elements, you come over here to elements, and you can pick, if I want to add grass, I can add grass, whatever, I can put grass in here, okay, and move things around, delete stuff, whatever. Okay, so you can manipulate all of those things. Now, if you want to use something other than Canva, that's fine as well. Okay, so our goal today, you guys, that story is not due until Monday the 16th. So I want to make sure that I wanted to give it to you today so you'd have time to work on it, obviously, or to think about it. But I would like for you to make sure that you have missing assignments done before you start that. I am going to finish up with breakout rooms that we started yesterday. Work on the speaking draft for the test as well. And then you had a speaking assignment too. Okay, that should have all kind of help you feel comfortable with speaking. So we have a lot to do, you guys. No pressure though. It's all about the same material. It's no new material, right? But let's focus on getting ready for the test and then completing any missing assignments. Those missing assignments are practice for the test, right? So that's going to help you as well. All right, any questions? Please pop them in the chat. I'm here to help. Yay. Okay, so we want to make sure before we start on our storyboard book, we are caught up on our missing assignments, right? That's first priority, okay? Because you'll have until the Monday, to do that, right? So we want to make sure that we are caught up on our missing assignments, okay?
Pregunta.
Say again, you cut out. I'm sorry.
Oh, question. As I said, question in Spanish.
Pregunta.
So, so for Practica 10, the recording assignment,
Uh-huh.
let me just put it in the chat.
Yeah, go ahead and put it in the chat. So you guys make sure that when you go to VHL also, to make sure that you've caught up in there, make sure it says Unit 6, right? You want to make sure it says Unidad 6. No, Isadora, maximum of 6 sentences for the whole story. I don't even care if you do 6, right? Like I said, 3 is the minimum. So anywhere from 3 to 6 is fine with me. You don't have to do 6. That's the maximum. Okay.
Put it in the chat.
Okay, give me a second. So Deantre, let me see. Okay. So for anybody who may have the same question, remember you guys to follow the examples in the instructions. So for example, when you're doing this recording assignment, notice what it says, el futuro, right? So use the verb ir for the future. For example, Juan va a estudiar mañana. So again, this is practicing the near future, right? That formula, a form of ir plus a plus an activity, right? Does that answer your question? I hope. If not, let me know.
Yeah, I get it now.
Okay. Okay. So again, you want to make sure that you guys are working on your assignments before you start that storyboard. I'm more concerned about getting your assignments turned in, and then you can work on the storyboard. I want to make sure that if you're drafting out the responses to the questions for the test, that you let me look at them and make sure that they're correct, right? And then all you have to worry about is practicing how to pronounce them. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm gonna put, I want to finish up the breakout rooms and that we started yesterday. So be watching or listening. Yes, in Spanish, of course, right? Okay, Kinsey, I'm gonna ask you to join me, okay? In a breakout room. All right. Can y'all hear me? Anybody have a question? Everybody good? Yeah, if I can find my chat thing. Got too many windows open. Where'd my chat go? check. Okay. Okay, Liliana? Okay, Serenity? I'm gonna ask you if it lets me. I gotta figure this out. I don't know what it's doing. Let me try that again. Okay, Serenity, can you join me in a breakout room? Okay, any questions, you guys? All right, well, let me get there. Did you submit it? Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
okay.
And can you like turn it down because I don't hear my
Yeah,
voice.
yeah, I'll mute. I just need to get there first. Okay, good job, Trey. Nicely done. Nicely done. Okay, and I'm glad that I can access that Vocaroo. Vocaroo.
Yeah, I embedded it.
Yeah, that's good. That's fine. All right, good job. Anyone need help? Before I do the next breakout room, anyone need help with drafting those responses to the
So I was just checking my VHL. It says I have 2 from Unit 5, and then I have 1 from Unit 6 that's due Friday. So do I do the one for Friday?
what's the due dates on them? Are they due after the 15th of October?
It doesn't say. It just says Unit 5. Yeah, they don't have a due.
Yeah, can you find the actual, can you go to the actual, can you go to the calendar?
Let me look. Yeah, let me look. Okay, I
Get to
see
the calendar.
one from the 4th of November
Okay.
and one from the 10th of October.
Okay, so the 10th of October, that's first quarter, so we can't do that one.
Okay. Yeah, I
And-
see a couple on here, but I don't think these are VHL assignments. I think these are some. Oh no, I did these. These are the ones that I did them.
Okay, just make sure that the due dates are after October 15th.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I did those other ones. It's just showing me all of them.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cool. All righty, no problem. All right, let's see. Let me check the chat. Yes, Liliana. Una aventura or la, it's feminine. Okay, hang on, DeAndre. I'm going to say no to that question. Okay.
Me?
Yeah. Unless you think you want to.
Oh.
Okay.
Do we have to submit it? Like, it's a page though.
What?
We put speaking practice for 9 weeks test.
No, yeah, you're supposed to just draft that on a piece of paper for you. And that way you practice with it, and that way when it comes on the test date and you have the recording question on your test, you can use that piece of paper and just read from that, right? That's why it's important that you create the sentence yourself, that you don't use a translator, right? And then you're going to just speak it to me, right, for pronunciation.
Okay.
Jada, can you join me in a breakout room? All right. All right, you guys, how are we doing? Can I, does anyone need me to look at those draft sentences for the test questions or anything like that? No? You guys aren't talking to me. Can you hear me? Hmm. Yes, I'm assuming y'all can hear me. Yeah, okay. Okay, I see some of you guys are working on assignments and some of you guys are working on your storybook. Don't forget to draft those responses to the questions, right? Contradius, are you good with your story and your questions draft for the test and all that goodness? Okay, you guys, we have a bunch of time left still. How we doing? Are we making progress? All right, looks like you guys are working on your story. Maybe getting caught up. John Travius, are you working on your story? Remember in your story, you guys, hobbies, vocabulary, pasatiempos, and the near future. And all of those resources are in your module, right? Don't go to the internet. That'll mess you up. DeAndre, what is my SharePoint? Is that like a Google Slides thing or something?
Oh, this presentation, but
Yeah,
PowerPoint. I mean,
like a PowerPoint
no, it is PowerPoint.
with you. I like your Brontosaurus. And it's like a watercolor. That's cool. Remember, you guys, your storybook only needs to be a maximum of 6 sentences in total, right? We just want to make sure that they're including the right vocabulary and that you're using the near future. Okay, so it can be as few as 3 sentences and no more than 6. Okay. And if you drafted those test responses that you need to record on the test and you want me to look at them to correct any errors, just let me know. You can just pull them up on GoGuardian or something and we'll put them in chat. You know, accent marks, yeah, I know. Accent marks are really difficult to make. Just do what you can. You know, if you can use the little
Apostrophe.
yeah, apostrophe, you know,
You do it after or before?
it's fine. After the letter is fine.
That's in front, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. If it's in front, that's fine. But like when you're speaking Spanish and they're spelling a word, when they spell a word, they would say like E accent L, you know. So they always give the whatever the accent is after the letter. So but it doesn't matter. I just need to know that you need an accent. Yeah. If it's the tilde, you know, the little squiggly line, don't worry about it because you're not going to be able to find that. Okay. Unless you can write it in or draw it in. If you have a drawing tool, you can try that. Jada, can you hear me, Jada? On that VHL assignment, it's going to show them as all being wrong because in the other one you had it on the GoGuardian screen. I mean, I'll grade it manually, but just FYI in future, if you like repeat something in the blank that's already in the sentence that doesn't need to be repeated, it'll count it as wrong. Okay, just an FYI. Like number 2, you have mis amigas again in number 2, so it's going to count that as wrong. Yeah, there you go. Yep, those look good. Yeah, it just didn't have the accent mark, but don't worry about it. And if you want to go back and fix it, you can, or I will just grade them all anyway, so I can adjust it. Okay, you guys, we have like a minute. Again, I want to commend you for working hard. Anybody have any questions? Anybody want me to look at something before we sign off today? So everybody's clear about what we need to do and how to do it? Okay. All right, then, clase, entonces, nos vemos lunes, right? Is that right?
Hey, it's time to go.
Sí,
It's
creo.
on. It's 1:20.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I'm looking at, yeah. Lord. I told you I'm not clicking
Quick to
today.
hear. Get up out of here.
Well, offer still stands. Is there anything that you guys want me to look at, check for you? Correct any errors? Anything like that? Yes, Kinsey? Let's see. Is Yep, that's good. That's good, Kinsey. Liliana? Are you with us, Liliana? Anybody else want me to check something? Yeah, Ayana, make sure it's 6, right? Unit 6. Like when you go calendar. Because Don Travis and I figured out that even if you go to like the unit thing, unless you're in the wrong or the right assignment group, it doesn't show. Okay. Yeah, and it won't let you do that either. You have to actually go back. Ayana, what happens if you click on assignment list? There you go.
I send you a question in the chat.
Oh. Yes, that's fine. Maximum of 6 sentences. Minimum of 3.
So 4 sentences, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
So make sure that you like download it to me back in Canvas or something so I can access it. Make sure you give me access too.
Yeah, I downloaded it as a PDF.
Okay.
Got my best drawn little accent marks.
That's okay.
It's a little hard to do it on PowerPoint.
No, right? It is. Google has that special characters thing. Jada, I like the squiggly people. See, like the yellow and the pink one? I like those squiggly people. I think they're silly. You don't have to like them. I like them. I like the one in Spanish, por el mundo. Did you get it done, DeAndre? Did you upload it and all?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good for you. Do you have those 3 question responses drafted for your test?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Can we like use resources that been used like what was the last 9 weeks? That type of stuff?
And anything in module 6, basically, that we've done.
I'm talking about all the modules. Is that okay?
Yeah, I mean, but specifically stuff from module 6.
Okay.
Okay, how many of you were able to complete 2 or more assignments today? Tell me in chat. How many of you were able to complete 2 or more assignments today? Give me a thumbs up, give me emoji. Yay. 2 or more assignments today. Let me know in chat. Yay. Thank you, Kenzie. Anyone else? Liana, Dontravius, Jada, Serenity, 2 or more? Yay. All right, good job. Good job, you guys. Okay, not to be like deja vu, but Trey. Trey, am I right now? Are you the clock keeper? Yay, Serenity. Huh? Are you the timekeeper?
I guess.
Yeah. All right, you guys. So nos vemos lunes, right? Vamos a ver lunes. I'll see you Monday. Have a safe and enjoyable weekend. Okay, you guys. Adios. I'm proud of you guys for all your hard work today. Reach out if you have a question. Okay. Adios. Thank you. Adios, you guys. Have a great one. Que pasa un buen fin de semana. Okay. Adios. Adios. Adios.